Hey guys, welcome in. We are going to be doing a trans Masc at-home workout for beginners today. You don't have to be trans to do this. I designed this workout for anyone that wants to work on their upper body and try to get more of a pear shape. And I also designed this workout if you want to eventually you want to get top surgery and you want to really strengthen your pectoral girdle, your shoulders, in order to have the best recovery post top surgery, or just to build muscle tissue in your chest for top surgery. So if any of those qualify for you, this is the workout for you. We're going to go through the whole thing. I'm going to go through the whole thing with you today, and hopefully Bear doesn't bark. Hopefully he's a good boy. So it's really important that we do a warm-up. The important things about why you want to do a warm-up: it's called warm-up because you want to elevate your heart rate and get it ready for the workout. But also in my warm-ups, I always make sure I include exercises that are going to activate the right muscle tissue that we're going to use in the workout. You're more likely to use it if you warm it up and prepare it. So for instance, doing warm-up sets for like when you do exercises, similar kind of concept. So we're going to need to warm up our upper body in order for the workout today. And then another key point of a warm-up is you want to do dynamic stretching, because you want to increase that range of motion in your joints, a little more range of motion, a little more flexibility temporarily for the workout, right? So those are why we do a warm-up. So for today's warm-up, you're going to be on your belly. Now, you can just use the floor. I have a little mat here, but you could use carpet. Doesn't really matter. You're going to be on your belly, and we're going to be doing some prone YTWs. Now, for this one, I would like you to keep your head down, but because I'm going to be talking, I'm going to have my head up. So you're going to have your arms extended. You're going to have your thumbs pointed up. Thumbs pointed up, very important, okay, because that externally rotates your arms, and that's a better position. Gets a little more stimulus in the upper back muscle tissues, which we're trying to activate here. So you can have your thumbs pointed up. You're going to make a big Y, and then you're going to lift your arms up and back down. We're going to do 12 together. All right, you ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Great job, buddy. Then we're going to make a little T. Oops. I'm a little too close to my couch. Gonna scooch. Make a little T. Okay. Same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good. Then form a little W. Big squeeze in the upper back. Those thumbs pointed up. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Squeeze. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good job. Now you should feel that blood flowing in that upper back, that nice, not all those tissues nice and warm. Next, we're going into handcuffs. So this one is more of a, let me just adjust my mat, more of a mobility. So assume the position, okay? Hands behind your low back. Again, I do want your head down for this, but I'm just keeping my head up, otherwise you wouldn't be able to hear me. So from here, hands low back, grab your wrists, and then open up. Try not to hit your dog. Touch in the front, and then in the back. Now, when you do this, however, don't touch your hands to the ground. So try to keep your hands in the air. And we got 10 here. And my dog seems to be in my way. He doesn't care. Okay, here we go. 10 handcuffs. 1, 2. He's getting a little pet every time. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's hard to not hit your dog. 8, 9, 10. Whew. Good job. After handcuffs, we're going to go into something called scapular push-ups. So your scapulas, they protract and retract. And what we're going to do, we're going to warm up those by doing that on your hands or on your elbows. So if you were to do it on your hands, it would look like this. Here and push through. Kind of a weird movement if you're not used to it. So practice on your hands first, and then when you get better at it, try on your elbows. So assume the plank position, legs are straight, have your hips up in line with your shoulders, and then protract, or retract, protract. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just getting that upper back nice and warmed up for the workout. That is the warm up, and then we're gonna head into our first set. Okay, so for the first set of exercises we're gonna do negative push-ups. It's really important when you wanna get ready for top surgery, or when you wanna build an upper body that feels more masculine, that you get really good at the push-up. It's a foundational movement. Now, but beginners, it might be really difficult to do push-ups right away. So my favorite modification is the negative push-up, okay? Because when the muscle contracts, it shortens and lengthens, and then there's also isometric contraction where the muscle doesn't change length. So the negative push-up is so great because it's still working the contraction in the eccentric portion, that lengthening portion. So we're still getting some good work in here, and then you just use a little assistance on the way up. Okay, so I have slotted, we're gonna try 10 of these. But if you can't make it to 10 and you just do 8, that's okay too, buddy. No big deal. So I want you to try it, okay? So you're gonna have your hands underneath your shoulders here. Your legs are straight. You're keeping your hips in line, not sagging down here. And then from here, stay stiff as a board, okay? And you're gonna go down nice and slow. Try to have your chest and your thighs touch at the same time. And you want your hands to be in line with your chest. Sometimes when I see beginners, they get a little bit too up in front. That's gonna get a little more of the shoulder and not the chest. We want the chest. So we're coming up. Once you're down here, you're gonna lift your legs up and you're gonna come up on your knees, okay? That's 1. Let's do 9 more together. Nice and slow touch. And then back up. Good. 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. You're looking so good, buddy. And 7 and 8. 1 more and 9. Good job. Second one I have paired with this, a little superset. So we did 10 there. Then we're going to superset this with shoulder taps. Shoulder taps is a great core stability exercise because you're going to be in this push-up position and you're going to lift one hand up. Now when you lift that one hand up, try not to rock to the side, okay? Try to keep those hips square, keep that tummy tight, and you're going to tap, 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 okay? Now, another thing why I put this in, I really like shoulder taps, is because when you're just getting used to push-ups, a lot of people complain about wrist pain. And the more you practice being on your hands and wrists, the more you're gonna condition your hands, wrists, elbows, okay? So a great way is that when you do the shoulder taps, you're doing single. So you're getting a lot of good tension there. We're gonna start with 10 on each side, but again, if you can't do 10 on each side, you do 5 on each side. That works too, buddy. So let's do 20 total, 10 on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good job. Now, another modification for that one is that if you can't perform that in the push-up position, sorry, Bear, if you can't perform that in the push-up position on your feet, you can also do that one on your knees. Just make sure that you want to, instead of here, you just want to make sure that you're in line, okay? So your hips are low. That keeps tension on the abs. This, the weight's more distributed in your shoulders. Here, it's in the abs, okay? So you could do also your shoulder taps on your knees. But all right, that's 2 rounds down, or that's 1 set. That's 1 set. Now we have 2 more sets. We're headed for our second set, back into the negative push-up, okay? Have those hands under the shoulders. Here we go. 10 reps, nice and slow. Make sure the chest and thighs touch at the same time. Come back up on your knees, down nice and slow, touch, And then up 2, looking good, looking good. 3, nice. 4, 5. Now you want to make sure also when you go down, try not to have your elbows go out 90 degrees. Have a nice little 45 degrees. What is that, 6, 7, 8. It's okay if you flop down. It's okay. 9, looking good. And 10. Back up. Good job. Then into the shoulder taps. See? Bear wants to participate. Do you want to participate in the shoulder taps, buddy? Shoulder taps. You can do this on your feet or your knees. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. If you have a partner too, if you want to do this workout alongside someone, you can make them little high fives. High fives, high fives. I just find it's like silly and fun and kind of makes it go, it just makes working out a little fun. So you can put this workout on and do it alongside a little buddy. Workout buddies are good. Right, Bear? Right, Bear? Workout buddies are good. Okay, that's 2 sets down. We're gonna do 1 more. Make sure that you rest 1 minute between. I don't have a timer, so I don't really know, but we're gonna jump right into it. Okay, here we go. 10 more. Down, 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 down. 1, 2, looking good. 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep it up. 7, 8. 2 more. 9 and 10. Great job. We got our shoulder taps. We're gonna put the ball there, otherwise he's gonna think that it's playtime. We're shooting a video, workout video, buddy. Shoulder taps. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You got it. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Woo. Good job. So that's done with the A series. Then we're going to move on to the B series. For the B series, we're going to be doing incline tricep bias push-ups, okay? So I happen to have a bench at home, but you could also use like the side of a couch, or if you want to make it easier, start with a countertop in the kitchen, okay? Now, the difference in why this makes this tricep bias is the angle at which your elbows are going to take. So this time, you're going to have your elbows, so for that negative push-up, we're going a little 45 degrees, Now, this time, we're going to have those elbows tucked in nice and close. Assume our little push-up position, have our hands somewhat inside of your shoulder width, have those elbows nice and close and tucked and right there, and squeeze. I think I wanted 10 for this. That's 1, 2, good. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. I don't have this supersetted with anything, so we're just gonna rest 1 minute and then do it again. Well, my battery died on my camera, so I had to change that. So that's my minute break, and we're gonna do 10 more. Here we go. So have those hands inside of your shoulders. Bring that chest down, touch, come back up. Really, now also when you do this, you're gonna really internally rotate. Almost like you're tightening a screw with the hands, okay? There we go. 2, 3, good. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Woo! You should really feel the back of your arms. Really feel the back of your arms. I do feel the center of my chest too for that one. Resting 1 minute here, and then we're gonna do 2 more sets. 2 more sets. I get this question a lot of my comments and videos, like sets and reps. So sets and reps are the volume. If If you're doing 3 sets of 10, that's 30 reps. That is the volume on something. Why we want to make sure that we keep track of the volume is that it's really like building a sculpture. Throughout like the whole programming for the week, you're like, where are we putting this bit of clay to build our Adonis, you know? So we just want to make sure that you keep track of sets and reps, and maybe in the future videos I'll go over like intensity and volume. Here we go, second set. That should be a minute yapping. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Whew. Good job. Rest. One more set. Now, I don't recommend that you turn and look at something. I'm turning and looking at you so that you know what's going on. But however, I don't recommend that you keep your head in line, keep that cervical spine in line with your back the whole time. Okay, buddy? Doing good? How you feeling? We feeling good? Feeling good? One more set. That's gotta be a minute. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Whew. Good job. Whew. Okay, good. We're done with the B series. Now we're gonna head into the C series. For the C series, we're going to be doing a side plank. So in building a masculine shape, we want to get rid of the hair, okay? So we want to get rid of, no, we're not going to be able to get rid of the bony hip prominences. We can't get rid of the bones. But what we can do is we can build up oblique muscle tissue in the trunk that's going to kind of fill in that little curve area, okay? And one of the best exercises is to start with the side plank. Also, side planks are just killer for helping with your low back stability. If you have any low back issues, the side plank is way to go. Now, to modify the side plank for beginners, instead of being on your feet, we are gonna have you be on your knee. So you're gonna get in the side plank position by stacking your hips on top of each other, have that elbow underneath your shoulder, and then take those feet and you're gonna pull them back there. Then you're gonna lift your hips up. Now, when you lift your hips up, try not to have your hips behind your shoulders or your knees. Keep them in line and try to keep them nice and high. This is also going to build some shoulder endurance too. Now, I just realized I don't have a timer, so let me get a little timer. And we're going to do 30, we're going to start with 30 seconds each side, okay? So let me get my handy dandy little timer here. Okay, I'm gonna get the elbow underneath the shoulder, and we got the stack, and then bring them back, and then hips are forward. Here we go, 3, 2, and up. Do this with me. Hips are up. Now, at first, when you're a beginner, you're gonna just primarily feel your shoulder. That's okay. I promise you, you are still using your oblique, and it does engage also some of the glutes too. Just make sure those hips are forward and you'll get more oblique engagement there. But the more we practice, the more you'll start to feel your obliques. It's just the shoulders will typically take over because the shoulders are generally gonna be stronger than your obliques at first if you haven't really been doing much core work. Oh, that's 30 seconds, stop. I'm just a yapping along. Okay, switch side. Elbow under, hips are there. 3, 2, and up, and hold. Hopefully you also have a emotional support animal. He's not an emotional support for me. I am his emotional support dog. And if you know, you know. If you have dogs like that, you know, great for the pandemic though. Me and him. We're buddies. 10 more seconds. So make sure, keep those hips forward. Keep those hips nice and high. You're looking so good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. So what's so cool about your core, guys, is that it's not just a single layer. It's actually 4 different layers. 4 layers. 4 layers. Each layer has a different responsibility in protecting the spine. So the one we were just doing there, that's responsible for just keeping it in place and a little anti-rotation action there. But another layer, the most popular layer, it's also the most superficial, is the rectus abdominis, and that's responsible for spinal flexion and extension. We're also this one kind of works more of the obliques. Now, but guys, also know you can never completely isolate a muscle. You can bias one but you can never completely isolate it. So the second exercise we're going to do supersetted with our side plank is we're going to do a modified bicycle. So this is going to involve spinal flexion and not really extension, because we're going to be on the floor. So you can't really go back on the floor. Now, if you did this on a ball, however, you would be able to go back, but it's just a little spinal flexion and a little cross. So it does get a little of the obliques here as well. So modified bicycle, still trying to get some of the obliques in. You're going to have your feet, knees bent, feet flat, and then you're going to have your hands behind like this. I have no idea if this camera angle looks good. Hopefully it does. And then from here, you're going to bring the opposite elbow to that knee and then back down. Opposite elbow to the knee and then back down. Make sure you come back down all the way. So that way we're working the full length of the muscle. If you go here and just stay up in here, you're only working a short part of that muscle versus if you reset it every time. So let's just make sure we reset it every time. All right, we're going to do 10 on each side, 20 total. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Great job. That was the modified bicycle. So we supersetted that with the bent knee side plank. So we're going to go right back to our bent knee side plank. And that's 1 set down. We have 3 sets to do today. You guys are doing so good. Doing so good. So proud of you. Coach Dad is so proud of you. Let's get in that side plank position. Hips are stacked. Bring those feet back for me. And then 3, 2, up. Here we go. I have a little audience. You're a good boy. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. This is Bear, everybody. Sorry I didn't introduce you. Nope. Bear is a 5-year-old mini Aussie, and he's very sad. I don't know why. He's had a great life. 10 more seconds. Sometimes we're just sad, and that's okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I tell you what, though, I always feel a little less sad after I work out. Same thing goes for Bear. Although right now it's like 3 degrees in Chicago, so he doesn't really get much outside time. That's probably why he's a little extra sad. 30 seconds on the other side. 3, 2, 1, up. Make sure you keep those hips nice and high. Make sure that you have those hips forward. And just make sure that your elbow stays underneath the shoulder and not anywhere out there. Perfect. Solid. Statuesque. Looking good. Halfway. And then if you guys do this workout alongside with me, just make sure it's also really helpful to keep a little journal of notes to see how you did and to write down and track your progress. 3, 2, 1. So if you want to repeat this workout and repeat the video, maybe the next time, maybe you could only hold it today for 20 seconds and you just mark that down, write the date, and then maybe you repeat it the next week and you try to go a little bit more, a little bit 25 seconds and 30 seconds. This is what's called progressive overload. So you want to make sure that you're progressing, and overload just means you're increasing the time or the reps. And then we got our little modified bicycle. I don't know if this is a great angle. I'm really sorry if it's not. But, okay, feet flat, knees bent, hands behind your head. Here we go. We got 10 on each side, 20. Let's get it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Whew. Good job. 2 rounds down, 1 more to go. If you need to rest a minute, rest a minute. I'm gonna just jump right back into it, but you can just pause and hang out and do a little timer. Rest a little bit, maybe grab a drink of water, and let's head into set number 3. Stack those hips, have that elbow underneath the shoulder. 3, 2, 1, up. While I have you guys in this position, I'll tell you a little bit about Coach Dad. Coach Dad became a trainer when I was 19, so I'm 34. Let's do the math on that one, guys. It's 10, 15 years. And I started doing group exercise when I started working at this gym in Chicago. One of the managers had an emergency and they needed someone to teach. And I was like, 3, 2, 1. I was like, I don't know how to teach group X. And they were like, you'll be fine. So then I just, then I did. I taught it and it was fine and it was great and it all worked out. And that's how I started teaching Group X. I don't teach very much anymore now because, you know, if you know my channel, I've got a little business going on. 3, other side, 2, 1. But I absolutely love teaching Group X. I think it's so wonderful. You get the right music going, you get the right people, and it's a little community. I did throw an event over the summer. Whenever you guys are watching 2024, I threw a little Masc training camp, outdoor workout, which was so fun. I think in 2025, I want to keep doing more of those events. People really like it. 3, 2, 1. Good. Great job. And we just got our last set of our modified bicycle. Feet flat, hands behind your head. Let's go. Bring that elbow, touch that knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Looking good. 12, 13, I forgot. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Whew. Great job, guys. We just got one more thing. We're headed into the D set. Okay, team, the last thing we're going to finish with is kneeling push-ups. We're going to go from wide to progressively more narrow. Okay, so we're going to go to wide to regular to all the way into a diamond, okay? So here we go. A little finisher for us, okay? So now I want you to have your hands outside of your shoulder width, and now like we practiced earlier, so we're gonna have that straight body. So you need those hips to be a little bit lower in line, and you should feel your abs as soon as that happens. As soon as that happens, you should feel your abs fire. So from here we go. We got one wide, then walk your hands to regular, and then into the diamond. Now, if you're like, Coach Dad, that ain't happening. That little close grip, not happening. No worries, guys. No worries. Just grab a little pillow. I got this on Etsy. She doesn't make them anymore, but how freaking cute is this? You know, just support all my trans family. And it's so soft. Okay, so you'll do half a rep, okay? Because maybe you can go halfway down. So you'll go halfway down, touch your chest to your pillow, and then back here, and then close chest, okay? Just do that, all right? So we're gonna do 5, and then we're gonna rest 30 seconds in between. Oh my God, so much fun. Let me grab my little timer. It's kind of like what is called a every minute on the minute, but with only 30-second rests. So it's not really, it's like half a minute. Okay, so let's start with the first one. Here we go. Narrow. 1. Here we go. We're going to 5. And then close. 2. Wide. Regular. Narrow. 3. Close. 4. I had to think like, what was that? And 5. And then hit the timer. Boom. Do. Rest. We're resting 30 seconds and then we're right back at it, buddy. We're right back at it, okay? You guys are doing so good. We're almost done with the workout. Hopefully getting a nice little sweat. Hopefully arms are jiggly. We're gonna aim for 3, 4, maybe 5 sets. I don't know. We'll see. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go wide. And we go regular. And we go narrow. 1. And we go wide. And we go regular. Then we go narrow. 2. wide, regular. Then we go diamond. 3, wide. Wide feels great. Doesn't wide feel so great? You're like, oh, I could do that one all day. And then narrow. 3, right? 3. 2 more, guys. 2 more, guys. 1 more, guys. 4, wide, regular, and narrow. Yeah. Rest. Let's just do that one more time today. We'll do 3 sets. Short rest. 3 sets. Are your arms burning? Arms burning. Feeling good? Feeling pumped? Bump. Pump it up, bear. We pump it up, bear. I wish I could do better accents. No. 10 more seconds. And then we got 1 more set. 1 more set. 1 more set. 3, 2, 1. Let's get it. Wide, regular, narrow. 1, wide, regular, narrow. 2, wide, regular, narrow. 3, wide, regular, and narrow. Is that 3 or 4 off? I'm gonna forget in the middle of the workout. 1, 2. Okay, well, we're gonna do another one because coach forgot. 1, 2. If you didn't forget, you can stop. If that's 5, I don't know if that's 5. I don't know. Let's just do 1 more. And if you guys do lose count, it happens all the time. It's okay. But that means in punishment, you have to do another one. Great job. Great job, guys. Killed it. Crushed it. I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. Comment if you want to see any other types of videos. I'm going to be making a ton of these at-home workout videos for 2025. Let's go and beyond. Yeah. Thank you so much for coming. Hope you have a wonderful day. Let's go.